Hypnotize and Persuade, the ultimate guide to influencing others. Copyright 2024 NLP Radio Inc. Chapter 1. Introduction to Hypnotize and Persuade. Understanding the power of influence. Understanding the power of influence is a crucial skill that can greatly impact our interactions with others. In the realm of communication, being able to hypnotize our audience and influence them with our words is a valuable tool. By mastering the art of using hypnotic language patterns, we can effectively persuade others to see things from our perspective and take desired actions. This subchapter aims to explore how we can leverage the principles of conversational hypnosis to enhance our communication skills and become more influential in various aspects of our lives. Hypnotizing our audience involves using language and communication techniques to subtly guide their thoughts and behaviors. By understanding the psychology behind how language can influence the subconscious mind, we can learn to craft messages that resonate with our listeners on a deeper level. By incorporating hypnotic language patterns such as embedded commands, presuppositions, and pacing and leading, we can create a persuasive narrative that captivates our audience and compels them to take action. The art of conversational hypnosis is a powerful tool for effective communication. By mastering the techniques of building rapport, establishing trust, and delivering messages with precision, we can create a strong connection with our audience and influence their thoughts and behaviors. Through the use of hypnotic language patterns and subtle suggestions, we can guide conversations in a way that leads to desired outcomes and fosters positive relationships. By honing our skills in conversational hypnosis, we can become more persuasive communicators and achieve greater success in our personal and professional lives. Using hypnotic language patterns to persuade others requires a deep understanding of human psychology and the power of suggestion. By learning to speak in a way that bypasses the conscious mind and appeals directly to the subconscious, we can influence our audience in a subtle yet profound manner. Through the strategic use of words, tone, and body language, we can create a hypnotic effect that compels others to see things from our perspective and take action in alignment with our goals. By mastering the art of persuasive communication, we can become more effective influencers and achieve greater success in our interactions with others. In conclusion, understanding the power of influence through hypnotic language patterns and conversational hypnosis is a valuable skill that can benefit everyone. By learning to craft messages that resonate with our audience on a subconscious level, we can become more persuasive communicators and achieve greater success in our personal and professional lives. By mastering the art of influence, we can create meaningful connections, inspire action, and achieve our desired outcomes with ease. The importance of ethical persuasion. In the world of influence and persuasion, ethical persuasion is a crucial aspect that should never be overlooked. The importance of ethical persuasion lies in the fact that it ensures that individuals are not manipulated or coerced into making decisions that go against their values or beliefs. By using ethical persuasion techniques, we can build trust and credibility with our audience, leading to more successful outcomes in our interactions with others. One of the key principles of ethical persuasion is the concept of transparency and honesty. When we are transparent in our communication and honest in our intentions, we are more likely to gain the trust of our audience. This trust forms the foundation of any successful persuasive communication, as it allows individuals to feel comfortable and open to the ideas and suggestions being presented to them. Another important aspect of ethical persuasion is the consideration of the well-being and interests of our audience. By taking into account the needs and desires of the individuals we are trying to influence, we can tailor our communication to better resonate with them and address their concerns. This level of empathy and understanding is essential in building a strong connection with our audience and ultimately persuading them to take a desired course of action. Furthermore, ethical persuasion involves respecting the autonomy and agency of our audience. It is important to remember that individuals have the right to make their own decisions and choices, and our role as persuaders is to guide and influence, not to control or manipulate. By empowering our audience to make informed decisions based on their own values and beliefs, we can foster a sense of empowerment and autonomy that leads to more sustainable and lasting change. In conclusion, ethical persuasion is a fundamental aspect of effective communication and influence. By adhering to principles of transparency, honesty, empathy, and respect for autonomy, we can build trust and credibility with our audience, leading to more successful outcomes in our interactions with others. By incorporating ethical persuasion techniques into our communication strategies, we can harness the power of persuasion in a way that is both impactful and ethical, ultimately leading to positive and meaningful relationships with those around us. How hypnosis can enhance communication skills. Hypnosis is a powerful tool that can be used to enhance communication skills in a variety of ways. By learning how to hypnotize our audience and influence them with our words, we can become more persuasive and effective communicators. One of the key benefits of using hypnosis in communication is the ability to tap into the subconscious mind of the listener, which can lead to a deeper level of understanding and connection. One of the ways in which hypnosis can enhance communication skills is through the use of hypnotic language patterns. These patterns are designed to bypass the conscious mind and speak directly to the subconscious, making it easier to influence and persuade others. By mastering these patterns, we can become more adept at getting our message across and convincing others to see things from our perspective. Another important aspect of using hypnosis to enhance communication skills is the art of conversational hypnosis. This technique involves using subtle cues and suggestions in conversation to subtly guide the listener towards a desired outcome. By learning how to use conversational hypnosis effectively, we can become more skilled at influencing others and achieving our communication goals. Overall, learning how to use hypnosis to enhance communication skills can be a valuable tool for anyone looking to improve their ability to persuade and influence others. By mastering the art of hypnotic language patterns and conversational hypnosis, we can become more effective communicators and achieve greater success in our personal and professional relationships. So, whether you are a salesperson looking to close more deals or a teacher trying to engage your students, incorporating hypnosis into your communication strategy can help you achieve your goals and connect more deeply with others. Chapter 2. How to hypnotize your audience and influence them with your words. Building rapport and trust. Building rapport and trust is a crucial aspect of influencing others through hypnotic language patterns and conversational hypnosis. In order to successfully hypnotize our audience and persuade them with our words, it is essential to establish a strong connection with them. Building rapport involves creating a sense of familiarity and trust between yourself and the person you are trying to influence. This can be achieved through active listening, mirroring body language, and finding common ground with your audience. One effective way to build rapport with your audience is to show genuine interest in them and their concerns. By actively listening to their thoughts and feelings, you can demonstrate that you are attentive and empathetic. This helps to create a sense of trust and understanding, making it easier for you to influence them with your words. Additionally, mirroring the body language of your audience can help to establish a subconscious connection and build rapport. By subtly matching their gestures, posture, and facial expressions, you can create a sense of unity and harmony that fosters trust and receptivity. Using hypnotic language patterns is another powerful tool for persuading others and influencing their behavior. By incorporating subtle linguistic techniques such as embedded commands, presuppositions, and sensory language, you can guide the thoughts and emotions of your audience in a desired direction. These language patterns bypass the conscious mind and speak directly to the subconscious, making them highly effective for influencing behavior and decision-making. By mastering the art of hypnotic language patterns, you can enhance your ability to persuade others and achieve your desired outcomes. Conversational hypnosis is a powerful technique for effective communication that can be used to subtly influence others in everyday interactions. By using language patterns, tonality, and pacing to create a trance-like state. You can bypass the critical mind and access the subconscious beliefs and desires of your audience. This allows you to plant suggestions, influence behavior, and guide the conversation in a direction that benefits you. By honing your skills in conversational hypnosis, you can become a more persuasive and influential communicator, capable of achieving your goals and influencing others with ease. In conclusion, building rapport and trust is essential for successfully hypnotizing your audience and persuading them with your words. By establishing a strong connection through active listening, mirroring body language, and showing genuine interest in your audience, you can create a sense of trust and receptivity that enhances your influence. Additionally, mastering hypnotic language patterns and conversational hypnosis techniques can further enhance your ability to persuade others and achieve your desired outcomes. By incorporating these strategies into your interactions, you can become a more effective communicator and influencer, capable of achieving success in all areas of your life. Using hypnotic language to create a connection. In the art of persuasion and influence, mastering the use of hypnotic language can be a powerful tool to create a deep connection with your audience. By understanding how to craft your words in a way that subtly influences the thoughts and emotions of others, you can effectively communicate your message and sway opinions in your favor. In this subchapter, we will explore the techniques and strategies for using hypnotic language to create a strong connection with your audience. One of the key principles of using hypnotic language is to focus on building rapport with your audience. By establishing a sense of trust and understanding, you can create a foundation for effective communication and persuasion. This can be achieved through mirroring and matching the language, tone, and body language of your audience, which helps to create a sense of familiarity and connection. Another important aspect of using hypnotic language is to employ subtle patterns and suggestions in your speech. By incorporating embedded commands, presuppositions, and other hypnotic language patterns, you can subtly influence the thoughts and behaviors of your audience without them even realizing it. This can be a powerful way to guide the conversation and lead your audience to the desired outcome. Furthermore, the art of conversational hypnosis can be a valuable tool for effective communication. By mastering the techniques of pacing, leading, and anchoring, you can create a dynamic and engaging conversation that keeps your audience engaged and receptive to your message. This can help you to build trust and credibility with your audience, making it easier to persuade and influence them with your words. In conclusion, using hypnotic language to create a connection with your audience is a powerful skill that can help you to effectively communicate and persuade others. By focusing on building rapport, incorporating hypnotic language patterns, and mastering the art of conversational hypnosis, you can create a strong connection with your audience and influence them with your words. By applying these techniques in your interactions, you can become a more persuasive and influential communicator in any situation. Techniques for captivating your audience. In this subchapter, we will explore techniques for captivating your audience in order to effectively hypnotize and persuade them. Whether you are a salesperson, a public speaker, or simply someone looking to improve your communication skills, these techniques will help you capture and maintain the attention of your listeners. One key technique for captivating your audience is to use hypnotic language patterns. By incorporating specific words and phrases that are designed to bypass the conscious mind and speak directly to the subconscious, you can subtly influence the thoughts and behaviors of your audience. By mastering these language patterns, you can create a sense of trust and rapport with your listeners, making them more receptive to your message. Another important technique for captivating your audience is to understand the art of conversational hypnosis. This involves using subtle cues, gestures, and tonalities to guide the flow of a conversation in a way that leads your listeners to a desired outcome. By mastering the art of conversational hypnosis, you can become a more effective communicator and influencer, able to subtly persuade others to see things from your perspective. When hypnotizing your audience, it is important to remember that persuasion is not about manipulation or coercion. Instead, It is about building rapport and trust with your listeners so that they feel comfortable and open to your suggestions. By using hypnotic language patterns and mastering the art of conversational hypnosis, you can create a compelling and persuasive message that resonates with your audience on a subconscious level. In conclusion, the techniques for captivating your audience outlined in this subchapter are essential for anyone looking to improve their communication skills and influence others. By mastering the art of hypnotic language patterns and conversational hypnosis, you can become a more effective communicator and influencer, able to capture the attention of your listeners and persuade them to see things from your perspective. Remember, the key to successful persuasion lies in building trust and rapport with your audience, so always approach your interactions with honesty, integrity, and empathy. Chapter 3. Using hypnotic language patterns to persuade others. The science behind hypnotic language patterns. In order to effectively hypnotize and persuade others, it is crucial to understand the science behind hypnotic language patterns. These patterns are a powerful tool that can be used to influence and persuade others in various contexts, from sales pitches to interpersonal relationships. By mastering the art of using hypnotic language patterns, individuals can greatly enhance their ability to communicate and influence others. Hypnotic language patterns are based on the principles of neurolinguistic programming, NLP, and are designed to bypass the conscious mind and speak directly to the subconscious. This allows the speaker to plant suggestions and ideas in the listener's mind without their awareness, leading to a greater likelihood of compliance or agreement. By using carefully crafted language patterns, individuals can subtly influence others' thoughts and behaviors in a way that feels natural and non-coercive. One of the key components of hypnotic language patterns is the use of embedded commands. These are subtle directives hidden within the structure of a sentence that can influence the listener's behavior without them realizing it. By using specific language patterns, such as presuppositions and embedded questions, individuals can guide the listener's thoughts and actions in a desired direction. This can be particularly effective in sales and marketing, as well as in personal relationships. Another important aspect of hypnotic language patterns is the use of sensory language. By appealing to the listener's senses through vivid descriptions and sensory words, individuals can create a more engaging and persuasive message. This helps to draw the listener in and make them more receptive to the speaker's suggestions. By using sensory language effectively, individuals can create a more immersive and persuasive communication experience. In conclusion, mastering the science behind hypnotic language patterns is a valuable skill that can greatly enhance one's ability to influence and persuade others. By understanding the principles of NLP and practicing the use of embedded commands and sensory language, individuals can become more effective communicators and influencers. Whether in sales, marketing, or personal relationships, the art of conversational hypnosis can be a powerful tool for achieving desired outcomes and building stronger connections with others. Embedding commands in your speech. In the world of influencing others, one powerful technique is embedding commands in your speech. This means subtly incorporating persuasive statements into your conversations in order to guide your audience towards a desired outcome. By mastering this skill, you can effectively hypnotize your audience and influence them with your words. To begin embedding commands in your speech, it's important to first understand the power of language. Words have the ability to shape our thoughts and beliefs, so choosing your words carefully is crucial when trying to persuade others. By using hypnotic language patterns, you can subtly plant suggestions in the minds of your audience without them even realizing it. One effective way to embed commands in your speech is through the use of presuppositions. These are statements that assume a certain belief or action to be true, subtly leading your audience towards that conclusion. For example, saying when you realize how valuable this product is, you'll want to purchase it immediately presupposes that the product is valuable and that the listener will want to buy it. Another technique for embedding commands in your speech is through the use of embedded commands. These are hidden directives within a sentence, usually emphasized through tonal changes or pauses. For example, saying you can easily see how beneficial this program will be for you subtly directs the listener to see the benefits of the program. Overall, mastering the art of embedding commands in your speech is a powerful tool for effective communication and persuasion. By understanding the nuances of language and utilizing hypnotic language patterns, you can influence others in a subtle yet impactful way. Practice incorporating these techniques into your conversations and watch as your ability to hypnotize and persuade others grows exponentially. Creating a compelling argument with hypnotic language. Creating a compelling argument with hypnotic language is a powerful skill that can be used to influence others and persuade them to see things from your perspective. By learning how to use hypnotic language patterns effectively, you can captivate your audience and guide them towards the desired outcome. In this subchapter, we will explore the art of conversational hypnosis for effective communication and how you can harness the power of words to hypnotize and persuade others. Hypnotizing your audience and influencing them with your words requires a deep understanding of human psychology and communication. By using hypnotic language patterns, you can subtly plant suggestions in the minds of your listeners and lead them to take action. These patterns involve using specific words, phrases, and tonalities that bypass the conscious mind and speak directly to the subconscious. By mastering these techniques, you can create a compelling argument that is irresistible to your audience. One key aspect of using hypnotic language patterns is to establish rapport with your audience. By building trust and connection, you can create a receptive environment where your suggestions are more likely to be accepted. Mirroring your audience's language, tone, and body language can help you establish rapport and create a sense of familiarity. This allows you to subtly guide your listeners towards the desired outcome without triggering resistance. Another important aspect of creating a compelling argument with hypnotic language is to use embedded commands and presuppositions. Embedded commands are subtle directives hidden within your sentences that prompt your audience to take action without them even realizing it. Presuppositions are statements that assume a certain belief or outcome, leading your audience to accept it as true. By strategically incorporating these techniques into your speech, you can influence others in a powerful and persuasive way. In conclusion, mastering the art of conversational hypnosis for effective communication can give you a powerful tool for influencing others. By learning how to use hypnotic language patterns, establish rapport, and incorporate embedded commands and presuppositions into your speech, you can create a compelling argument that captivates your audience and guides them towards the desired outcome. Remember to practice these techniques with care and ethical consideration, as the power of language can have a profound impact on the minds of others. Chapter 4: The Art of Conversational Hypnosis for Effective Communication. Developing Active Listening Skills. In order to effectively hypnotize and persuade others with your words, it is essential to develop active listening skills. Active listening is a technique that involves fully concentrating on what is being said by the other person, understanding their message, and responding appropriately. By honing your active listening skills, you can better connect with your audience and influence them with your words. One of the key aspects of developing active listening skills is to maintain eye contact with the speaker. This shows that you are fully engaged in the conversation and are giving them your undivided attention. Additionally, nodding your head and using verbal cues such as "I see" or "go on" can signal to the speaker that you are actively listening and understanding their message. Another important aspect of active listening is to avoid interrupting the speaker. Allow them to express their thoughts and feelings without interruption, as this shows respect and empathy towards their perspective. By actively listening without interrupting, you can gain a deeper understanding of the speaker's mindset and tailor your persuasive language accordingly. Furthermore, paraphrasing what the speaker has said can demonstrate that you are actively listening and understanding their message. By repeating their words back to them in your own words, you can confirm that you have understood their message correctly and show that you are genuinely interested in what they have to say. This can help build rapport with your audience and enhance your ability to influence them with your words. In conclusion, developing active listening skills is an essential component of hypnotizing and persuading others with your words. By maintaining eye contact, avoiding interruptions, and paraphrasing the speaker's message, you can show that you are fully engaged in the conversation and are genuinely interested in what they have to say. By honing your active listening skills, you can enhance your ability to use hypnotic language patterns and effectively communicate with your audience to influence them in a powerful and persuasive manner. Using nonverbal cues to enhance your message. In the art of persuasion, one of the most powerful tools at your disposal is the use of nonverbal cues to enhance your message. Nonverbal communication can greatly impact the way your message is received by others, often more so than the actual words you use. By paying attention to your body language, facial expressions, and gestures, you can amplify the impact of your words and increase your ability to influence others. When it comes to hypnotizing your audience and influencing them with your words, nonverbal cues play a crucial role in establishing rapport and building trust. By maintaining eye contact, nodding your head in agreement, and mirroring the body language of your audience, you can create a sense of connection and establish a positive rapport that will make your message more persuasive. Additionally, using open and welcoming gestures, such as smiling and leaning in towards your audience, can further enhance your ability to influence others. Another key aspect of using nonverbal cues to enhance your message is the use of hypnotic language patterns. By incorporating hypnotic language patterns into your speech, such as embedded commands, presuppositions, and pacing and leading techniques, you can subtly guide the thoughts and emotions of your audience and influence them towards your desired outcome. These language patterns can be highly effective in persuading others and can help you to communicate more effectively with your audience. The art of conversational hypnosis is another valuable skill that can help you to enhance your message and influence others. By using conversational hypnosis techniques, such as storytelling, metaphor, and pattern interrupts, you can captivate your audience and hold their attention, making it easier to persuade them to see things from your perspective. Additionally, by using hypnotic language patterns in your conversations, you can subtly guide the thoughts and behaviors of others, leading them towards the desired outcome. In conclusion, by using nonverbal cues, hypnotic language patterns, and conversational hypnosis techniques, you can enhance your ability to influence others and persuade them to see things from your perspective. By paying attention to your body language, facial expressions, and gestures, you can establish rapport and build trust with your audience, making your message more persuasive. Additionally, by incorporating hypnotic language patterns and conversational hypnosis techniques into your speech, you can subtly guide the thoughts and emotions of others, leading them towards your desired outcome. Mastering these skills will help you to become a more effective communicator and influencer, able to hypnotize your audience and persuade them with your words. Practicing hypnotic communication techniques in everyday conversations. In order to master the art of hypnotic communication techniques, it is essential to practice them in everyday conversations. By incorporating these techniques into your interactions with others, you can effectively influence and persuade them with your words. One key aspect to remember is the power of language patterns in hypnotic communication. By using carefully chosen words and phrases, you can subtly influence the thoughts and behaviors of your audience. When engaging in conversations, pay attention to the language patterns you use. By incorporating hypnotic language patterns such as embedded commands, presuppositions, and analogical marking, you can guide the thoughts and actions of your listener without them even realizing it. For example, using phrases like, "As you continue to listen," you may find yourself feeling more relaxed, can subtly suggest a desired outcome while maintaining the flow of the conversation. Another important aspect of practicing hypnotic communication techniques is mastering the art of conversational hypnosis. This involves building rapport with your audience, establishing trust, and subtly guiding the direction of the conversation. By mirroring the body language and speech patterns of the person you are speaking with, you can create a sense of connection and trust that will make them more receptive to your suggestions. By practicing hypnotic communication techniques in everyday conversations, you can become a more effective communicator and influencer. Whether you are trying to persuade someone to see your point of view, negotiate a deal, or simply build better relationships, mastering these techniques can give you a powerful advantage. Remember to always use these techniques ethically and responsibly, as the power of suggestion should be used for positive outcomes and mutual benefit. In conclusion, by incorporating hypnotic communication techniques into your everyday conversations, you can enhance your ability to influence and persuade others. By mastering the use of language patterns, practicing conversational hypnosis, and building rapport with your audience, you can become a more effective communicator and influencer. Remember to practice these techniques regularly and ethically, and watch as your ability to influence others with your words grows stronger. Chapter 5. Conclusion and Next Steps. Recap of Key Concepts. In this subchapter, we will be providing a recap of the key concepts discussed in the book Hypnotize and Persuade, the ultimate guide to influencing others. This information is crucial for everybody who is looking to master the art of influence and persuasion through hypnotic techniques. By understanding these key concepts, you will be able to effectively hypnotize your audience and persuade them with your words. The first key concept we discussed is how to hypnotize our audience and influence them with our words. This involves using techniques such as building rapport, using hypnotic language patterns, and engaging the subconscious mind. By mastering these skills, you can create a powerful connection with your audience and influence them to take action. Another important concept we covered is how to use hypnotic language patterns to persuade others. These language patterns are designed to bypass the conscious mind and speak directly to the subconscious. By incorporating these patterns into your communication, you can subtly influence others and guide them towards your desired outcome. The art of conversational hypnosis is also a key concept that we explored in this book. This technique involves using subtle cues and suggestions in your conversations to influence others without them even realizing it. By mastering the art of conversational hypnosis, you can become a more effective communicator and persuade others more easily. Overall, mastering the key concepts discussed in this book will enable you to become a more influential and persuasive individual. By understanding how to hypnotize your audience, use hypnotic language patterns, and employ conversational hypnosis, you can effectively communicate with others and influence them to see things from your perspective. Remember to practice these techniques regularly and hone your skills to become a master influencer. Tips for continued growth and improvement. In the world of influencing others, continuous growth and improvement are key to mastering the art of hypnotizing and persuading your audience. By constantly refining your skills and techniques, you can become a more effective communicator and influencer. In this chapter, we will explore some tips for achieving continued growth and improvement in the realms of hypnotic language patterns, persuasive communication, and conversational hypnosis. One of the most important tips for continued growth and improvement in hypnotizing and persuading others is to practice regularly. Just like any skill, the more you practice, the better you will become. Set aside time each day to work on your hypnotic language patterns and communication techniques. This could involve practicing with a friend, recording yourself speaking, or even just rehearsing in front of a mirror. The more you practice, the more natural and effective your hypnotic abilities will become. Another important tip for continued growth and improvement is to seek feedback from others. It can be difficult to accurately assess your own performance, so getting feedback from trusted friends, colleagues, or mentors can provide valuable insights into areas where you can improve. Be open to constructive criticism and use it as a tool for growth. Additionally, observing successful influencers and studying their techniques can provide inspiration and guidance for your own development. In addition to practicing and seeking feedback, it is important to stay informed about the latest trends and developments in the field of hypnotic persuasion. Attend workshops, seminars, and conferences to learn from experts and stay up to date on new techniques and strategies. Reading books, articles, and research papers on the subject can also help you expand your knowledge and skills. By staying informed and continuously learning, you can stay at the forefront of the field and continue to grow and improve as an influencer. Finally, remember that growth and improvement are ongoing processes. Don't become complacent or settle for mediocrity. Challenge yourself to push beyond your comfort zone and strive for excellence in your hypnotic abilities. Set goals for yourself and work towards achieving them. By maintaining a growth mindset and consistently seeking ways to improve, you can become a master influencer and achieve success in hypnotizing and persuading others with your words. Resources for further learning and development. In order to continue your journey towards mastering the art of hypnotizing and persuading others, it is important to seek out additional resources for further learning and development. By expanding your knowledge and skills in these areas, you will be better equipped to effectively influence your audience and achieve your desired outcomes. This subchapter will provide you with a curated list of resources that will help you deepen your understanding of hypnotic language patterns, conversational hypnosis, and persuasive communication techniques. One valuable resource for those looking to enhance their ability to hypnotize and influence others is the book Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. In this seminal work, Cialdini explores the principles of persuasion and how they can be applied to various situations. By studying the strategies outlined in this book, you can gain valuable insights into the psychology behind influencing others and apply these principles to your own interactions. For those interested in delving deeper into the world of hypnotic language patterns, Covert Hypnosis, An Operator's Manual by Kevin Hogan is an essential read. This book provides a comprehensive guide to using covert hypnosis techniques to subtly influence others through the power of language. By studying the techniques outlined in this book, you can learn how to communicate more effectively and persuasively in any situation. If you are looking to improve your skills in conversational hypnosis for effective communication, The Art of Hypnotic Influence, Mastering the Science of Covert Persuasion by Dantalian Jones is a must-read. This book offers practical advice and techniques for using conversational hypnosis to build rapport, establish trust, and persuade others to your way of thinking. By mastering the strategies outlined in this book, you can become a more confident and influential communicator in all areas of your life. In addition to these recommended resources, there are a wealth of online courses, workshops, and seminars available for those looking to further their knowledge and skills in hypnotizing and persuading others. Websites such as Udemy, Coursera, and Masterclass offer a variety of courses on communication, persuasion, and hypnotic techniques that can help you hone your abilities in these areas. By taking advantage of these resources, you can continue to develop your skills and become a more powerful and persuasive influencer in your personal and professional life.